All right, 1998 Volvo S70. You don't see a whole lot of these left. And I was about to say, it probably has a story with it because you just don't see that many of these out there anymore. And yeah, I think we're about to get an earful, and I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. So, comfortable 1998 Volvo S70 for $1,300 has 223,000 miles. You're a great American, sir. Car has been extremely reliable for me. This car has been in my family for a long time. I don't have a need for a second car, so I have decided that it's time for me to part ways with it. I believe that the serpentine belt needs to be replaced. However, I don't have time to change it. Comes with the belt. The front bumper has a crack in it. There is an occasional whining noise from the serpentine belt area. It comes with a new belt, but if you take a look at this. Now, the occasional whining noise here. So, I initially thought that this person was talking about like a whining, like wine with an H, right? Wine with an H. I initially thought that they were talking about like a noise that like a small animal or something would make. No. Okay. This is the whining noise. Right? Look at this right here. There's no H in this word. Okay? So, this is a whining noise, W-I-N-I-N-G. It's making a whining noise, right? And if you look at this car, that actually makes a lot of sense. This was a top-of-the-line Volvo back in 1998. Can you imagine the kind of like late 90s, early 40s soccer mom that would be driving this around? They're going to be the wine type. They're going to be a wine soccer mom. That's the breed you're going after with this car is the wine moms. So. Do I know what I've never heard a whining noise on a car, right? Occasional whining noise from the serpentine belt area, but apparently the indication that this person's getting that the serpentine belt needs to be changed. Apparently, this car is it's calling out, needs a drink, saying, "Hey, I need a drink," but it's doing it in more of like in kind of a Karen voice, if you will, calling out, "Hey, I need a drink here. Get me some rosé or, what else they drink? Shiraz or it's a car with a whining noise. What do you want? This is Karen from 1998, and she's got that. That's her. She's a wine girl. She's a wine girl. The power lock and unlock doesn't always work. Okay. Power lock and unlock doesn't. We can work around that. Still got manual locks. Here are the things I love about this car: heated seats, comfortable seats, best AC of any car I've ever had. So this is a German car. No, this is a Swedish car, right? This is a Volvo Swedish car. So Sweden. Sweden's one of those countries. You got your Liberia, Ecuador, Chile, and you got Sweden in there. Sweden is, and you can take a look at a globe on your own time. I'm not going to sit here and do that with you. Sweden is one of those places that's pretty close to the equator. It's not on the equator. I'm not saying that. It's pretty close, okay? So... that's one of the reasons why you buy a Swedish car. You're a soccer mom that likes wine, and sometimes you feel a little bit hot under the collar. And the Swedes know about how to build a good AC because they it gets hot down there. It's a little bit tropical. Sunroof 6 CD changer, good amount of tire life left in tires. Michelin, newer battery, reliable. I think it has a lot of life left. Bottle of wine or two, and she'll crank right up. She'll get right up there for you. Non-smoker, clean title. If you're a little bit handy, this is a phenomenal car. Even if you're not handy, it's a great car. I think the car is worth $1,500, but I'll take $200 off due to the serpentine belt not being fixed yet. You know what, Karen? Let's see what your real name is here. Are you gonna give me the name? You're gonna give me the name. You're not gonna give me a name. Okay. Well, I don't think that that's fair. But you know what? Your price is fair. $1,300 for this thing? Oh, come on. This. Do you know how honest this? I'm assuming her gender here. Do you know how honest this gentle person has been with you? And I believe that they've earned their $1,300. Now this is something that you never see. And this is a 2003 GMC Envoy. Number one, it's $3,000. Fuck that. And number two, it has 284,000 miles on it. And I gotta say, I've seen a lot of these in my day, in my life. And I've never seen one with anything like close to that mileage. These were not known for being something that was a thing that was going to be around and functional and operational for a period of time that would be long. Okay, that's where we're starting out from here, and most of these that I've seen, they get they just they're here for a good time, not a long time. Let's put it that way. Everybody loves the Envoy and the Trailblazer, and there was another one out there. I'm trying to think of the name. You had the Envoy and the Trailblazer. Oh yeah, the Buick Rainier, and that was the third one. That was the last one until you had the there was one more of them out there. There was one more. There was the I'm trying to think of the Buick and the Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile had a version. Oldsmobile Bravada. Yeah. So there was an Oldsmobile version of these cars, Oldsmobile Bravada, and so you had that one. So that's one, two. Okay, so there's five of them. But that's not really enough, is it? Five? I mean, yeah. Take a look at this thing, man. So it's 2003 big American SUV, General Motors, man, waving the flag. Barbecue time, white New Balances. No. Five is not enough. Five of these is not enough, right? There was an Isuzu version. I'm going to break it to you right now. There was an Isuzu version, which, was, look, people think that's a little bit harsh and backwards to give Isuzu a Trailblazer, but you know what? Isuzu was was a kind of a little bitch, and GM knew what it needed, and everybody's happier now. The Isuzu turned out great. So, Isuzu turned out fine after they got the Trailblazer. Will need a transmission soon. Okay, so that's the first thing about this ad that is not a shocker to me. Will need transmission soon. Yeah, you're gonna have that with these. Let's see, new front brakes and rotors, new front and rear shocks, tires that have 80%. Everything works except transmission starting to fail. Yep. That's what they do. That is how it goes with those cars. Pickup truck, $800. This truck is starting, but it is not drivable if you're a mechanic. If you are a mechanically savage person. Okay, so all right, so he wants to sell to a mechanically savage person. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Thinking about that, I'm trying to think. I'm probably not the type of guy he's looking for because I can't even mechanically. I'm not even sure if I've ever met somebody who's mechanically savage. I mean, are you are you up under the hood of a car with a 10 millimeter just fucking ripping sick jokes on this thing? Is that a mechanically savage? Okay. Or have an access with a mechanic. Okay. Or have an access with a mechanic. He is my neighbor. And or have an access with a mechanic, and these a truck worth it to buy. I'm the original owner, and I keep maintained it well up to now. And I'm trying to buy a new small car, and I don't want to spend money to fix this. Buy it cheap and get the best out of it. So you got to be mechanically savage, okay? Or you have to have an access to a mechanic. What's wrong with it? I don't know. Right? Did he say that? No. He said it is starting but not drivable. It's starting but not drivable. And you've got some, it's got the type of patina that would make this a good candidate for, not necessarily a full restoration. But if you're looking for something that you can drive, and take out on the weekends and not feel bad about, I mean, this is a really nice driver condition. Right? This is a really nice driver condition, right? And so you've got Yeah, you've got some minor scrapes at the front. It's mostly confined to the front, and then a little bit at the lower and toward the midsection, going toward the rear. Some dents and that kind of stuff, but mostly the front. But also everywhere else to an extent. And then you've got this nice seat cushion here, right? That's gonna bump your value. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. If you're looking for a number, I'm saying maybe $3 to $7. And then the dashboard is cracked, but that's part of it being something that you can take the grandkids out and you guys can go up to Walmart and you don't have to feel bad about just you're gonna ruin this thing, right? I mean, it's not gonna be a garage queen. All right, so you're gonna tell me it's a Toyota. And what else do you have to say? All right, you got some things to say. I bought the car from the original owner in May 2017. You're a little bit too proud of your 2006 rebranded Corolla hatchback there, my friend. Although I can't blame you. I can't. I'm way worse. Lady driven garage kept and maintained the deal. I continued with the service, full synthetic, every 5,000, 6-port NCD player works. Still lots of good tread, front brakes, blah 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 blah. Needs an alignment, oil change, deep clean, runs great, I'll drive it anywhere. And okay, yeah, no. I mean, if you're looking for one of these, I would say this is about as legit as any Craigslist deal ever gets. Straight up. Yeah. Yep. This person might be a little bit too enthusiastic for their own good, but they're not a little bit too enthusiastic for your own good. If you've got $3,500 and you want a Scion Toyota X Alpha, 2007 Saturn Outlook, and right off the bat, we got ourselves a photographer here. Hey, has anybody ever told you? You take some good pictures, dude? Oh yeah, well, yeah. I kind of know, like, yeah. I have a 2007 Saturn Outlook, like new, drives like new, amazing ride. Transmission was replaced 2 years ago with paperwork. Oh, dude. He replaced the transmission with paperwork. I mean, come on, dude. That ain't gonna work, man. The transmission's metal. I mean, I know it broke on you, but you can't just stick a bunch of copy paper in there and expect it to transmit power. I mean, so that kills. I mean, that kills the whole deal. That's not gonna work. 2008 Volvo XC90, cash only for all you PayPal and cashier's check, quote unquote, scammers. I will accept a personal check drawn on the following national banks so that I can cash the check before releasing the title: Bank of America, Wells Fargo, SunTrust, Chase, and PNC. Dude, this dude is such a money snob. Like, I have never seen somebody like list out, by the way, these are the only financial institutions where your money is allowed to come from. Like, I mean, I get it. I 100% get it. 110% get it, dude. But hey, you're the first I've ever seen do that. So, hey, you're special. 3,500 fifth wheel towing hitch. Okay, whoa, we will. Show me your wares, Gypsy. Can I buy this? This is pretty neat, you know. I mean, where? Oh, come on, man. 3,590s, box Chevy truck with a 7.4. I guess that was a 454. I guess that's because 454. That was the 7.4 they had back in the day. 5-speed manual. Like, when else are you gonna see? I mean, come on. When else are you gonna see that? Where else are you? 68,000 miles, dude. $4,000. Holy, cool. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, if I was anywhere near this beast, also if I had a driver's license, I would buy this in a heartbeat. I would buy it. And I absolutely. Clutch occasionally goes out for unknown reasons. Yeah, maybe the clutch slave cylinder. Yeah, it probably is. Maybe the master, but it's not going to be anything internal with the clutch in all likelihood. Eclipse GT Spider converter trash. Okay, very nice, very nice. In 2000, I'm kind of a Borat mood lately. I don't know what it is. Like that's. Do you want to know something? Do you want to know something? Borat's not available on Netflix. True story. And actually, I've been meaning to kind of get the word out about this. Borat's not on Netflix. Write your senator, write your congressman. Borat's not on Netflix. Okay. I don't know how we got here. I don't know why this is. I'm really surprised. I wasn't expecting it. I may never in my lifetime live to see Borat wind up on Netflix. But if if there's any chance that we can secure that for everybody in this country and our children and grandchildren, all I'm saying is, you got time to write a letter to your congressman. All I'm saying. Anyways, very nice 2001 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider GT convertible for sale. V6 automatic drives great and very fat. Okay, well, I guess it's a V6. Okay, it's a V6. Okay, okay, fine. Clean Carfax rear camera, 320 watts touchscreen radio with Bluetooth, connects your phone wirelessly to play Pandora, Spotify, and more music apps. New speakers, recently replaced convertible top motors. Rear camera is always on while driving and easy to. Okay, so it also has lightweight wheels and wireless steering wheel controls for the radio. I've never seen that, right? I've seen them from the factory. I've never seen a little pod that you can mount yourself. That's special. All instrument panel lights replaced with. Okay. We're gonna stop the interview right here. We're gonna stop this exercise right here and talk about where we're at here. Okay, who in 2019 is okay. This is like I just got out of boot camp 2001 to the max, right? This is like, private first class. This right here is like what the dude straight out of boot camp would drive, like right off base and go up to the buy here, or not the buy here, pay here, but he'd go to like the Mitsubishi dealership that did shitty credit, and he'd buy this thing with his first paycheck after boot camp and just go to town with the weird mods. And it's like, it follows a pattern that you see. It follows a pattern that you see with pickups and pony cars, and yeah, you saw with Mitsubishi Eclipses back in the day, right? New enlisted guys getting their first paycheck, blow it on an Eclipse, like, and it just fits a behavioral pattern but my man, you're about like 20 years too late there, dude. You're living like maximum fresh soldier out of boot camp life, and it's in 2001, but man, it's not that year anymore.